Catch-22 is a satirical novel written by Joseph Heller and published in 1961. It takes place during World War II and follows the story of Captain John Yossarian, a U.S. Army Air Forces bombardier stationed on the Mediterranean island of Pianosa. The novel is known for its non-linear narrative structure and its dark humor. It explores the absurdity and bureaucracy of war, highlighting the Catch-22 paradox, a situation in which one is trapped by contradictory rules or conditions. The book presents a scathing critique of war, bureaucracy, and the institutions that perpetuate them. Captain Yossarian is a rational man caught in an irrational world. He becomes increasingly disillusioned with the war and struggles to maintain his sanity amidst the chaos. The novel introduces a large ensemble cast of characters, each with their own quirks and idiosyncrasies. One of the central themes of the novel is the concept of the Catch-22. In the military, Catch-22 is an elusive regulation that states that if a soldier wants to be declared insane and be relieved of his duty, he must request it. However, the mere act of requesting to be relieved of duty is considered evidence of sanity because it demonstrates rational thinking about self-preservation. Therefore, anyone who seeks to escape the dangers of war is considered sane and must continue to fly missions, putting their lives at risk. As Yossarian witnesses the senseless deaths of his comrades and encounters the absurdities of military bureaucracy, he becomes increasingly determined to avoid flying more missions. He clashes with his superiors, particularly Colonel Cathcart and Colonel Corn, who constantly raise the number of missions required to complete a tour of duty. Yossarian's attempts to maintain his sanity and survive the war are met with various obstacles and absurd situations. The novel is filled with dark humor, absurd situations, and paradoxical logic that reflect the absurdity of war itself. It portrays war as a machine that dehumanizes individuals, perpetuates violence, and maintains its own self-perpetuating cycle. Throughout the novel, Heller employs a fragmented narrative style, jumping back and forth in time and providing multiple perspectives on events. The reader gains insight into the lives and backstories of various characters, adding depth and complexity to the narrative. As the novel progresses, Yossarian's desperation to escape the war intensifies. He even considers fleeing to neutral Sweden, but ultimately decides against it. The story culminates in a tragic and chaotic climax, as Yossarian realizes the futility of his attempts to escape the Catch-22 and confronts the true absurdity of war. In the end, Catch-22 serves as a powerful critique of war and the institutions that perpetuate it. It exposes the irrationality and the dehumanizing effects of bureaucracy, highlighting the absurdity of war through dark humor and a unique narrative style. The novel remains a classic of American literature, renowned for its biting satire and its exploration of the human condition in the face of senseless violence.